Hey everyone, what's up, what's new, what's going on? Welcome back to the XTRM Milliken Badminton Open. As we see Junior with his arms flailing running across the courts. But we are not here to see that despite how entertaining it looks. We are here for the men's doubles semifinals, set number 2 between Will Yan and Alan Wong on the near side of the courts. Will Yan in the white and blue and Alan Wong, of course, in the all black against Eugene Lau and Kyle Wong on the far side of the courts. Eugene Lau being the one in the far backcourt in the white Yonex shoes, and obviously Kyle Wong is the one in the black shoes, also wearing the black and blue. So the guys on the far side of the court wearing the matching men's doubles outfits haven't been doing so very well so far in this set, or so far in this match, because they lost the first set in a blunder of 22-11. And that is a surprise to a lot of people, because this semifinal was largely expected to be a fairly close match between these two teams. Both Kyle Wong and Eugene Lau just totally making a mess of the first set, making a lot of very, very easy, very critical mistakes, and never really had a chance to stay in the first set. I think it was just the first 4 points they were already down 4-0 and really never had a chance to come back from it. So definitely want to make sure that those mistakes really go away, because everybody at this tournament knew that they were capable of going head-to-head against the team of Alan Wong and Will Yan. And we're going to have to see whether they can really come up with, well, with the goods, really, because they... If the first set was any sort of indication of what's going to be happening, this match is going to be really short if they continue on with what they've been doing. But so far in the sets, at least they've been able to stay close in the scoreline, although Alan Wong is still hunting the front of the court and making both Kyle and Eugene's life very, very challenging in this matchup. So still content in lifting is Kyle and Eugene. And we're going to see whether that can pay off or not, because it looks like they're just kind of scrambling around in their defensive position all day long. So a little bit of miscommunication there by Kyle and Will, giving Eugene and, or not Kyle and Will, Alan and Will, and giving Kyle and Eugene a chance to really stay close in this. And as that service return goes into the nets, finally Kyle and Eugene are in the lead, serving at 5-4. And yet another service return error, and 2 easy points by Kyle and Eugene right now. And both Will and Yan don't look like they're in the greatest position to really win the set right now. So the last 4 rallies not going beyond 2 shots, tying this up at 6-6. So Eugene caught lifting again and giving Will an easy smash to finish off the points. Now, once again, 7-6, leading by just 1. Will Yan and Alan Wong serving. Wow, you can see Alan really snuck up to the front of the net there, seeing the drop shot from a mile away, but couldn't finish off the rally. So this rally keeps on going. Great effort by Will Yan and Alan Wong to really defend against the attack by Eugene. But eventually, Eugene was able to finish that last rally off. And now, 7-7. At least the scoreline is a lot closer than what we saw in the first set. And we're going to see whether Kyle and Eugene can really make up for what they've lost in the first set. So great placement by Eugene Lau from the backcourt with that drop shot down the line. Yet again the lead for Kyle and Eugene. But still very content at lifting, but a lazy backhand by Alan Wong. Wow, long rally over there, eventually taking the steam out of both Alan Wong and Will Yan. And as Alan Wong just hit that last shot into the nets, going for 3 drop shots in a row was not a smart idea. And this time, Kyle and Eugene are in the lead, leading by 2. Serving at 9-7. So with that last lift going out by Will Yan, we finally have a 3-point lead for Kyle and Eugene, and they look like they have the momentum going into this. But don't count both Will and Alan out yet because of that last silly service error over there, and a lift that goes a little bit long. We are back into this game at 9-10. Still very content at lifting. And Will Yan in the backcourt still very content at smashing. Again, sneaking up to the front of court is Alan Wong. And oh, bit of miscommunication there. Still able to save the rally and eventually win it as Eugene Lau makes a mistake trying to drive it back, but hitting the nets. So 10-all is the scoreline. Who would have thought that with the scoreline of 22-11 in the first set, that in the second set, both Kyle and Eugene are really able to step it up and stop making those silly mistakes, now giving themselves a chance to really take the second set and hopefully take this to a third set. But at the same time, both Will and Alan are definitely still in this, and they're still really going in, freely attacking in their favorite position, with Will Yan in the back smashing and Alan in the front really covering the rest of the courts. Because both Kyle and Eugene are still very content at lifting a lot of the shots and giving the attack to both Will and Alan. So this is going to be an interesting way to kind of just finish off the second set, because neither of these two players are giving away too many points, and every point right now is going to be earned. Short service by Alan Wong, not hitting the mark.
All day long. Not even like it, you finish short at it. They're all bouncing like that.
And 2 errors in a row. So yet again, Kyle and Eugene with a 2-point lead. Let's see if they can make anything out of this. Trying to drive it back is Eugene, but unable, or is Kyle, but unable to do so. So we're back at a 1-point differential. And we have Sandy there covering the action, but he kindly ducks down. Oh, Kyle with a great opportunity to finish off that rally, but makes a mistake at the front. So giving Will and Alan a chance to really just start taking the lead in this, because it's quite a few, I think they got 3 points in a row, and now 4 points in a row with Alan at the front of the nets. We saw him before taking advantage and really dominating in the front, and he's showing it yet again in this latter stage of the second set. A loose net shot over there, but unable to take advantage is Kyle. And as we see that cross-court drop shot go into the nets, both Will and Alan are looking in great position to really take this in 2 sets. Wow, nice little flick on that cross-court backhand. At least cutting the lead down to 2 as Eugene serves at 13-15. But Will Yan still mounting the attack and able to get a point off of that. 16-13 is the scoreline as Alan Wong serves to Eugene. Ooh, Will a little bit disappointed with that last smash going right down near the bottom of the net, so missing by quite a margin. So 14-16 is the scoreline as Eugene serves and covers the front of the court as, or not Eugene, Kyle serves, sorry. And that was a poor coverage by Eugene. Couldn't make the last lift, and now yet again a 3-point lead by both Alan and Will. But great drive back by Eugene. See, Eugene is still very content at lifting the Allen at the backcourt and really paid the ultimate price for that as they're down yet again by 3 points. 18-15 is the scoreline as Allen serves. This time getting the attack is Eugene, and finally being able to make the attack happen and make it work. So 2-point deficit. Ooh, Allen with a great play over there. Driving to the backhand and eventually finishing it off at the net the way he likes to do it. 19-16, scoreline! Ooh, great shot by Eugene, getting the net roll and at least keeping this close, but the time is really running out for both Eugene and Kyle. They really need to make this next 2 rallies really work for them. Yet again, the lift not really paying off for them as Allen smashes one down in between the 2 players. The channel attack giving them match point at 2017. So not giving up on this match is Kyle Wong, hunting the net so well, and 2018 is the scoreline, still facing 2 more match points though. And nothing you can do about that when Allen's hunting in the front. 21-18 is the final score, so they move on to the finals, Will Yan and Alan Wong. So, yay, okay, game finished, bye.